We are in Long Island today. Exactly in the Hamptons right now. I had to come to pick up my surfboard, and so far nothing goes according to a plan.
1 hour later.
So it's fun. The Hamptons are quite interesting area. You will see these beautiful, huge villas on one side. They are covered by even bigger hedges, so you can't actually see the villas. And then on the other side, you're gonna have, the world of Latino people who seem to be taking care of everything. And if you go downtown Southamptons, there will be signs on the street that you have to wear a proper attire if you want to walk those streets. On the other hand, if you go to Hampton Bays, which is just the first town west of Southampton, the first stores or places that open, it's like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and they're going to be Colombian delis or cafes, and it's a very different world. Last year I came for a windsurfing camp, and I went to get breakfast in one of these places, and it was the Colombian cafe. And I walked in, and everybody immediately knew that I'm lost. They're like, I don't know what I walked into. There was nobody who spoke English inside. So when it was my turn, the lady behind the counter, she just started to laugh and handed me a menu. And I know just enough words to kind of understand. So I pointed at one of the things and she gave it to me, and we were both happy. But like the next day I'm gonna go there to get breakfast again, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do better this time. So I'm sitting in the parking lot in front of the cafe, and on Google I'm learning some Spanish phrases so I can communicate with her. So I'm like memorizing it, and once I feel like I have it, I walk in, and I wanted to use it, but I forgot it already, so whatever I said was wrong, and she was laughing at me again, give me the menu again. The food was amazing though. It was nice because they were open really early, so. We are in an area called Napeague in Long Island. The trail I'm gonna do today goes from here, from the Napeague Bay, all the way to the end of the Long Island to Montauk Light House. I have no idea what to expect there. I did ask some locals what they think about it. They say the best trails are actually on the other side by East Hamptons, but I still want to do it this way because I don't think I'll ever have a chance to explore these trails. I didn't bring the best bike with me. My other bike is a bit in shambles, so I had to take this one. I have 2.5 tires on it. They are not fast rolling, really knobby tires for the geology that we normally ride back home. And this is gonna be mostly flat, but there might be some dunes and stuff, so we'll see. Hopefully I'm not gonna die just from pedaling. And I calculated 4 to 5 hours of riding. The challenge is I have to be at a certain place to pick up my board latest by 2 p.m. and that's 6 hours from now, so I have really not much time to waste. So let's go. It is marked as a trail on Trailforks, but it is not marked in the real world. So every turn I have to make sure I don't miss it. Okay. Oh, they say this is the trail. Supposedly we have to bike on the beach. Hopefully it's not as sandy as this access road. Okay, so I don't think this is the right place. I don't know. Doesn't look exciting right now. Oh wow! So riding in the sand, not fun. Let's see how far we can get before we give up. Maybe the stones will be easier. If you hear the sound, that's a lot of dead horseshoe crab. It looks like this. Okay, is this gonna survive? That's not great. Let's test it out. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. So you remember how I said we have no time to waste? Getting into those sand dunes took 15 minutes to get in and out. And so I hopped on the main road to get around that area, and I don't mind watching schmancy cars passing by. They're beautiful, but at the same time it smelled like New York City on garbage day, which I didn't enjoy. So now we're looking for the trail again, and that, my friends, might be it. Muddy. It's muddy. A little bit of sand. Not too bad. Still have some grip. It's my first cardio of the season. My lungs can't keep up. I've done a few hikes, a lot of skiing, but nothing really pumped my blood like this. So I think I have to take it easy today. In Long Island, you need permit for beaches, for parking, for all kinds of things. Oh boy. So we're close to 20 kilometers in to the ride. I don't know if the colony of ticks here is especially aggressive or something, but wherever you go they are warning you about Lyme disease and ticks. I haven't seen that many signs anywhere else, so far. If I get there in an hour and a half and take the road back, I'll be able to make it in time. Okay, so when I was told it was gonna be tight and not much for biking, I imagined all kinds of things, but not this. Ooh. I don't know if I can do 10 miles of this kind of tunnel where you can't even basically bike straight. You have to like keep ducking and avoiding all those low branches. I have no idea where I am right now, but if the trail continues the way it was for the past mile or two, I don't think I can make it in time. So I might need to hop on the road if I want to reach the lighthouse and get back. So we are at the oldest cattle ranch in the United States, and they have goats and ponies now. I assume these are defense bunkers from the Second World War. I've seen a few of these structures along the coastline from the road. Some of them are really tall, some towers, some of them are more like this. Some of these structures remind me of Normandy. Of course, there was much bigger event that happened on that shore. I don't know if you can hear me over the waves, but the map showed that I can actually take the trail around the lighthouse. But I already crossed 2 fences. One of them had US Army on it, and the rest of the trail has danger and no entrance in multiple languages. So I'll probably give it up. Just gonna go enjoy it from the other side, and then I'll have to start heading back. I'm not gonna go inside today. I've been there too many times, but if you guys are into history, I recommend checking it out. Not just the lighthouse. When the US was founded and the founding fathers were taking actions, I mean, there's a lot of documents that are related to this lighthouse and the importance it played at that time. So it's quite interesting. Then I'll have to go onto that Odyssey all the way back home, which we'll see how it goes, because I think I'll have to spend like 15 miles on highway, and I have very fat tires, so may not be as much fun as it was to get here. We'll see. Okay, so I'm leaving Montauk. Now I have about 1 hour and a half to get back to my car and actually to the shop, which I'm afraid is impossible. I'll just do my best and see how fast I can get there. Took me 3 hours to get over here, but it was through a lot of really slow and windy single tracks. I'm gonna stay on the highway. Hopefully I can make it back in about 1 hour. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea. It might be really cold, but I have to wash it off before I get back in that metal box. I'll be sitting in it for another 4 hours driving home, so this is gonna be my shower. So the bike ride was, I would say, actually success. I didn't know what to expect at the beginning, especially what kind of bike to bring, because I thought it might be a lot of sand, or it might be too much going through tight bushes, or that it's not gonna be like a nice single track at all. And then if I get too late, I would have to go on the highway and bike on asphalt back. And actually, I experienced all of it, but it wasn't too bad. The first, I would say, 2 hours, the trails in the park, they were a lot of fun. They were taken care of. It wasn't too technical, but it wasn't like super easy either. There were some tight switchbacks, and you could have fun with it. Then once you get on the green one, the long stretch that goes all the way east, that was okay. I think it's more like a family oriented run. Then there was the suffering in the tunnel made of bushes and like the low hanging branches and stuff. It was a good experience. I mean, not that I would want to do it again, but on the way back, the map says it takes about an hour to get back from the lighthouse to where I was parked. It took me, I think, less than 50 minutes, even though I had the bike that I had. So it wasn't too bad.